know, this whole project started SEMA 2009. I came out and launched the RTR brand. The RTR-C was on display, and I was walking around the car with the EA team, and we just kind of kicked the idea around of doing a special project. Rod and I were talking, and I've always wanted to build a 69. I just love the body, and it's just heritage. It's such an iconic machine. I've always wanted to do one up.
So some of the influences from the muscle car era of the 60s and the 70s, obviously because the donor car is a 69 Mustang. We wanted to take some influences from the Japanese drift cars as well. So we wanted to marry muscle and drift seen together, and this was the perfect car.
I didn't want to just go with a strictly muscle car. I didn't want to turn a muscle car into a Japanese car, but there's so many subtle things that I love about all of the stylists from around the world, and I wanted to get it onto the 69 body very tastefully, So once we had the design, I had the list of the parts that I wanted on the car. This car was basically built every step of the way on paper, and now it was a matter of finding the teams to do it.
Andy Blackmore spent a lot of effort making the car look good, and then our part was to take what looks good and make it function really well.
The frame, the suspension, geometry, the engine package, it has to be so robust and so strong, and for what it's going to have to do. It's not a show car. It has to be beaten on and whipped on and everything.
It was kind of no holds barred, no compromise build.
It's a drift performance car, but it's a handmade piece of art. And he literally was in the car for a minute and change, and then this dude just starts flogging it sideways at 90 miles an hour, and I was like, holy crap, this is actually happening.
Sum it up, to come here today, hear it fire up for the first time in person, and get behind the wheel of the car. I mean, it was just, it's kind of like a dream. It feels great. I'm looking forward to having some fun in it now and just getting crazy with it.